Hey! Oh my goodness, welcome to the Carpool Honcho. Yes. We have the head honcho of Vertech IT services with us today, Mr. Dan Watson. So good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Before we go any further, Joe has a very, very, very important question for you, mate.
Yeah, I've got to ask, what song lights your fire?
There's one song that's going through my head on constant repeat, and that's In Hell I'll Be in Good Company by the Dead South.
Hold on, that just blows my mind away. I've literally been playing that all week. I'm going to play this. Come on, let's do
on the radio.
Let's do it.
This week. Let's do it.
This is crazy.
Oh, I love this part. I'm just going to stop right here in the car. Let's go. Yeah. Dan, you got style, brother. How long have you loved this song for, Dan?
Oh, it's been going through for my head for about a year. It's great.
Yeah.
Go no further. Just goodbye here. Just shove a little bruised and battered. Oh, baby, I'm going home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Proud life to my shoulder. You know what I'm gonna do.
So we're absolutely honoured on the Carpool Honcho to have the honcho of Vertech IT services, Mr. Daniel Watson. Woo!
Yeah. Woo!
Cheers.
So good to have you with us, mate. Not only are you the owner, founder of Vertech for 10 years, you've been an Army Reserve officer for 19-ish years.
Non-commissioned officer, Sergeant.
Non-commissioned, all right, yep. You're up there in our eyes, mate. And, of course, a volunteer in our community in many ways. We'll touch on that at the end.
You're commissioned in our eyes.
Unfortunately, it's the queen that counts.
Okay.
So, Vertech IT service, mate, what are you guys passionate about? What do you love doing? What's your number one mission?
All right, so Vertech's core mission is to powerfully protect Kiwi entrepreneurs. SMB owners are the lifeblood of the nation. Most people are employed by it. They put everything on their line, blood, sweat, tears, family time, vacation time, holiday, their mortgages, everything. And those, they do it because they are trying to achieve their dream. And those dreams can get crushed by a malicious employer, or a cyber criminal, or a script kiddie, or whatever.
Idiots.
Right? And our job is to protect them from that, so they can just grow their business, achieve their dreams.
So what sort of nasty things do these punks get up to?
Look, a really recent example of this I had, they're now a client, they weren't at the time. We got a call on Friday afternoon. They had a ransomware attack, which meant that all of their files on their server and a lot of the laptops in the organisation had been encrypted and locked, and a ransom was demanded to unlock them. Right? Generally, as a rule, don't pay the ransom because it's not going to get rid of the malware. They might or may not unlock it for you.
Right.
There's no guarantees.
That's a good tip.
Well, I mean, you give them a fish, and they're going to keep on coming back trying to get more fish out of you every day, right? So it was one of those situations where the owner didn't fully trust his IT, so he was taking manual backups, which was his only saving grace, as he had taken a copy just before he had left for the day.
Ooh, lucky.
Right?
Lucky.
To go off on a skiing holiday with the family, his grandkids. But it turned out, because of the ransomware attack, he had to come back early and spent the next 3 days working with us to fix that up, and then not everything was recoverable. There was data loss, and the real shame on it was this is how much time that you get to spend with your grandkids. It's not, you never enough, right? So So we fixed him up with some basic protections, and I'd like to do a bit more for him. But that's the kind of thing I try and avoid for our clients, and I don't like acquiring customers that way because it means that there is some harm done.
Yeah, sure. Do you know, I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, my Uber account had got hacked, and I was looking forward to like a great day at the zoo with my kids. I just got back from overseas, and my wife, and I was thinking, man, this is going to be a great day. And all of a sudden, I get these notifications that my Uber's being used over in New York, and I'm starting to stress out because I'm thinking, hold on, how much money am I losing here? Like, what's going on? How did this happen? And so what I love about what you're doing is you're literally, it's not just about business as well, right? It's also about, it's livelihoods. It's not just about, again, a company or a team, but it's livelihoods, it's finances, it's future. It's all of that, right? It's also just emotional stability, because I remember when that happened, I told my wife, and straight away we were off kilt for the rest of the day until we could get it sorted out with Uber. So our day at the zoo, hanging out with kids, hanging out with my wife, just got back, turned out to be, look, I don't know, I'll find out, I'll email, I'll get in contact with them. I don't know what time support's going to be back, or I've had to send through this ticket, etc., etc. So you're literally solving that for people, right?
Yeah, we're trying to educate our clientele so that, one, they stay safe at work, and also if their general awareness of cybersecurity is raised, then they're least likely to get into problems at home.
Yeah. Because
there's no real clear dividing line between the two environments. We've got to treat one to treat the other. And you know what you said there. You know, people feel the same way about like burglaries. You know, it's not just they stole, they stole some gold jewelry or whatever, which monetary value is relatively minor. It's actually the feeling of
like intrusion,
being invaded. And that's
right.
And that's what makes people feel really, really crappy. And so, that's our role. It's to our mission is to powerfully protect Kiwi entrepreneurs, and our number one goal is security guarantee.
Thank you.
That's so cool, mate.
Hey, I want to ask you, we've all been through the pandemic this year, COVID-19. Some companies have won, some companies have lost. What has been your number one sales strategy? What have you been doing to produce sales during this season?
Oh, okay. Well, we increased the number of general marketing activity. That's for our existing clients, right? I mean, we had to make sure they were okay. Turned out that a lot of the work that we've been doing the last few years have meant that most of our clients are already ready to work from home. It wasn't a big deal,
right?
But for overall, my number one sales marketing results getter has been face-to-face networking.
Right.
I've been looking at the numbers, and I've got more leads than ever before, and it's down to getting involved in multiple networking groups and glad handing it, really, and just meeting more people. More people you meet, the more opportunities you're likely to encounter. If you're making a good impression with them, then when something comes up within their network of people, you might be the person that they put forward.
You're literally, you were saying it earlier, two degrees of separation. You're literally a contact away, a network away from a life change. And I think people don't often recognize this, is that your opportunity is literally in your next person. I've often heard, your problem starts with a person, or your opportunity can start with a person. It's always a person that's involved in something. And I think that when we're doing business, and by the sounds of how you've been selling or marketing, or more than that, just building relationships to serve and to bring value to people, you've understood that concept, that you were literally one person away from opening up an entirely new door for your business, right?
Oh yeah, but I don't rest there. I'm doing everything else. I'm doing direct mail outs, educational direct marketing, Google AdWords, doing a bit of Facebook, social media, because it's the number of contact points, right? So I'm trying to keep it limited to one, but the next thing would be follow-ups. So you've touched them once. How many more times are you going to reach out to them before? A no is not necessarily a no forever. It might be just not right now. I'm just too busy. Most people are. They're really just they get it. They want it, but they just got to get through this week.
Yeah.
And then maybe the next time you call them, they've just had a coffee and they're like going, now what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll answer. I'll talk to you.
Mate, tell us about this brand new book you've got that you're launching.
Yeah.
What's it called? What is it?
Let's get that
Come
thing
on,
out.
we've got a bit of a cover release here, I think.
This is a bit of a sneak peek. This is actually not the book, but I've like, wrapped their proposed cover around it. She'll be right, not a cybersecurity guy for Kiwi business owners. All funds for this, all funds are going to be going to the Spirit of Adventure Trust, which I'm right into. I do a lot of volunteering for them, and I absolutely love it. It's
so
fantastic.
good.
It's a lot of, there's certain things in life that you can do for free, right, which are great, right?
Yeah.
To go away to sea on a 50-meter sailing touring ship, people pay for that.
Yeah.
Whereas I volunteer, I try and get at least two 10-day youth development voyages in there, working with these teenagers as a watch assistant, part of the crew.
Oh, that's
and
so good.
I always feel like I'm getting more out of it than they are. It's like,
Hey,
so it's cool.
Do you see business as an adventure as well? Because you seem very adventurous. You've done a lot of things. You love to be in the outdoors, getting out there.
Yep.
Is business adventure to you as well?
Yes, actually, I've never thought of that as an angle, and you're right, it is. It's immensely challenging.
Yeah.
It's very easy to start. It's easy.
Yeah.
It is actually easy to get started in business.
Right.
But there's highs and there's lows and there's everything in between, and you get to meet a lot of great people, and that's probably the best part of it is when I'm working with my clients. It's like some of them just really awesome people, and they get up to great stuff as well. So yeah.
It's pretty amazing when you can, get inside the heads of people that, you're working with, and people are pretty open and willing to share and help, aren't they, really, which is cool about Kiwi businesses.
That is true, actually. And it's one of the things I've always found odd is when people don't want to talk about their business because they're worried that maybe somebody's going to steal their secrets or something. Actually, look, I'm involved in a few different peer groups, and is very open sharing of information, and the reason you could actually give away your entire marketing strategy to your closest competitor, quite safe in the knowledge that most people are just not going to
Do it.
right? Because there's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to actually carry it out.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for being here on the Carpool Honcho.
Been awesome, mate.
Yeah, what an awesome time. And so I think we've got to go out. Let's go out on that strong song, on that whistle. You ready, guys?
I'm good at that.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.